What's up, everybody? Welcome back to part 2 of today's stream. We'll get started with Fishing Planet in just a minute, just getting things set up and underway. We'll start casting some lures here in just a few minutes. Alright, let's see what the weather's like today and which maps we're going to be playing on. Honestly, this here might be just fine. I might just start here. I'm already here, I forgot about that. Let's see. Probably gonna need some premium soon. I'll wait till later to get that. Let's go ahead and get at it, I guess. What's up, Xerus? Gonna put my glasses on so I can see a little bit better. Try to get us a unique largemouth right off the bat. Yes, Xerus, if you're wanting to play with us, it is open mic. However, you do not have to do it. Like I said, just make sure that you can at least hear me. Make sure you have your audio on to where you can hear me in case I need to talk to you or in case I need to say anything to you. But you can leave your mic off if you don't want to speak to anybody. Just make sure you can hear everyone. Because if I need to give any guidance to anybody or I need to discipline anybody, I want to make sure you can hear me. But no, you're not required to be able to talk and you're not required to have your mic on. Just make sure that you can hear everybody else. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Okay, he didn't hit. I had a fish following me there. He just didn't hit me. Alright, let's try this over here out on the edge then. See if we can't get a bass to attack us over here. No. So the way that it works, Xerus, is that I basically open up my map to the public, and it's first come, first serve. So anybody who's there for the live stream, you guys will know whenever I'm going live. I'll give you guys a countdown from 10, so that way if you know how many seconds behind on the stream you are, you'll be able to know when to try to get in on it. But as soon as my map goes live to the public, you guys can jump straight in and just start hunting with me. It's open comms, and you guys can hunt with hunt with me however you want to. So no, it's not over Discord; it's over the game itself. As soon as you get on there, it takes it about a minute to sync with everybody, and then you'll be able to hear everybody's voices, and we can hear you. And you'll be able to hunt with me in real life time, and be able to talk to me and everything. And it's all live streamed and everything like that. Like I said, though, my rules are just to stay apart from everybody. Make sure you're hunting on your own area. And there we go. That's a fish. There's a fish. Yes. That's a big fish, dude. Make sure that you're polite to everybody. Keep in your own lane, basically. Don't troll anybody. Don't steal kills. You know, the usual kind of common sense stuff. Obey my rules and warnings, stuff like that. But we all have a really good time and everything. And also try not to hog the mic. If there's somebody that's talking to me too much, I will let them know to stop and let other people have a chance to talk to me as well. Because if you guys try talking over everybody, the mics will cut out, and then we won't be able to hear anybody. Hey, there we go. Trophy largemouth, 5 pounds right off the bat. Let's go. I'll take that, largie. Yeah, man. Unfortunately, if we are on console, then if you're not a console player, then yeah, you wouldn't be able to join you wouldn't be able to hunt with us. However, like I said, it is on a live stream, so you can still talk to me over stream. And if you want to hunt on the same map, even though you won't be with us, if you want to hunt on the same map at the same time and let me know what you're finding on stream, I'll hunt with you that way. Like I said, my attention would kind of be a little bit more split because I'm having to keep up with people that's there hunting with us. But I try my best to keep up with chat as well. Another fish strike at me right there. He just didn't want to take. Oh, there's another one. There we go. There's the fish. Let's go. We got another one. Yeah, absolutely, Xeris. Like I said, it's a multiplayer stream. We're all hunting together during that stream. So yeah, you're more than welcome to join in like you normally do on live chat and just talk to me that way. Another little bass. Nice little 3-pounder. I'll take him. Seems like that little corner over there is where the school of largemouth are today. Hopefully we'll be able to get a few more trophies and a unique in a minute. Yeah, Xeris, I'm sorry about that, man. I mean, if you ever wanted to invest in like a PS4 or PS5, you could hunt with us then. Oh, that bass didn't hit me. He swiped at me, but he missed. Oh, he's coming back. Come on, brother. He's trying to get me. He just hasn't been able to land on the lure. Oh, there he is. He came right. He came to the dock. Oh, that's a good bass. That's a good bass. He struck me right at the dock, man. You can get a PlayStation Portal. I think it still work on there, actually. Just as long as you're on PlayStation, that's all that matters, I believe. And you have to have PlayStation Essentials. Hey, there's just a 6-pound trophy. Let's go. That's a nice bass. About 2 pounds off unique. That was so cool. He hit me right at the dock. Come on, buddy. Where's that unique at? In case you're wondering, Xeris, if you haven't played Fishing Planet, the unique is basically like the great one. They can come in multiple different sizes, though. Like, there's not, like, set sizes. It's all random number generator, so nobody truly knows if or what the maximum size it can be. Because it's always different by ounces, even. So, Fishing Planet does have great ones, and they're called uniques. And it's all about random chance, just like it is with fishing with the hunter, but it's a little bit easier. As long as you know what you're doing, you can usually catch a unique. You just got to make sure that you know the areas that you can catch them in. Let's see, is this guy going to hit me at the dock too? Yep, he is. Oh, but he missed. He missed. Oh, man. Let's see, can I get him? I'm going to cast close to the dock again and see if he hits me. He should still be right around that same area. Let's see, is he going to hit me? Nope, he's moved on. Crap. Oh, well. What can you do? Let's try back there in the corner. All right, Xeris, I appreciate you, man. Also, Essentials is the monthly subscription you have to pay in order to play multiplayer and do live stream and stuff. Oh, there's a fish. Nah, he ain't huge. A little 2-pounder, but money's money. Yeah, man. I hope you have a great day. Thank you for stopping by for both streams, buddy. I'll see you next week, man. And like I said, the new stream schedule comes out every Sunday, so you guys will you'll know what when I'm streaming this next week. Next week I think is going to be our last week. Where we're going to have 3 streams a week because I'll be going back to I'll be starting Resident Evil the week after next. Oh come on, man. There's a fish. Oh, bowfin. Again, though, money is money, so we'll take him. For anybody who might be lingering, give me 1 second. I haven't got very many people to join just yet, so let me make a post, let everybody know that I'm live. Maybe they didn't get them notified. There we go. Come on. Let's try way out there, maybe. The fish tried to get me back there. He missed, though. But there was a fish back there trying to get me. Hopefully he'll come back or another one will hit. Put it back right out. Put it back out there again. Hopefully he'll get me this time. Come on, big bass. Just want to see a big unique grab a hold of me. Maybe I'll break my record again today. 11 pounds or something is my record right now for largemouth, so I'd like to be able to break that record. Okay, so nothing on that go. Let's see, about right out here then. Maybe the unique is one of the off shots today, as I call them. Zones that he's not normally in, but sometimes I'd have caught them from there. There's a fish. I don't know how good he is, though. Dude, that's a big fish that just jumped in front of the dock. Another little guy. Little 3-pounder. We'll take him. I think I'll just put it right back in the same spot because I don't know if these are fish that's actually jumping or if they're just animations showing you where you can catch fish. But these are some giant bass that's jumping around though for the animations, if they are just animations. Oh, there's fish. There we go. That's another little one though, unfortunately. But we'll still take him. Don't even think I'll have to pump my rod on this guy. He's just gonna come straight in. There we go. Another money fish. That's a giant bass, dude. Like, I don't know if that's an actual fish that's in front of me right now, or if that's just a surface animation, but, y'all, that's a monster for largemouth. See, can I get hit by him? Yeah, I can't tell if that's a surface animation or if that's a real fish. See if there's something over there. Yeah, guys, I have a lot of experience on this game, but I think they added a lot more animations to it. And if any of you guys are not new to the game and you know whether or not I'm right or wrong, let me know. If you see giant fish jumping on the map, are they actually there, or is that just a surface animation showing you where you can catch that species? Like I said, like right there, that's a monster, and I'd love to catch him, but I don't know if he's real or not. See, is anything over there near the brush? Yeah, I don't think he's real. I don't know. I've worked that spot over and over again trying to catch that bass, but I don't know if he's a real bass or if he's just a surface animation fish that's just showing you where the species can be caught. Hopefully, I'll find out soon. One second, guys. Let me refresh the stream. Make sure I'm not missing anybody's chats. Also, guys, if you're having a good time, make sure that you like the stream for me. Even if you're just wanting to linger today, just make sure that you like the stream so that way more people can find the channel. I really appreciate your support. Also, if you enjoy what you see today and you're new to the channel and you want to see more Call of the Wild and Fishing Planet content, make sure you guys subscribe as well, because I do about 3 streams a week. And I'm also going to be doing Resident Evil starting the week after next. So make sure that you guys let my like and subscribe for that as well. Oh, that's fish. There we go. Yep, that's a good fish. Seems like a good one at least. No, maybe not. These bass are just absolutely crushing this thing today, man. They're hitting it so hard, it makes you think that they're a giant right off the bat, and it turns out to be a little guy. I mean, I'll definitely keep catching them, though. Also, if anybody's coming and joining the stream when this is no longer live, I probably should have said this a little while ago, but if you made it this long, thank you very much. I hope that you guys have been entertained. There is nobody in chat that's currently talking to me, so I'm just going to be giving general commentary. Just want to let you all know why I'm so quiet. See, there's something else back here in this pocket. I think I might switch to there. Nope, never mind. That was a big hit. That fish. That was a good hit. That was a good hit. That one's definitely a better fish. I don't know if he's a unique or just a really big trophy, but that's a much better fish. Yeah, that's at least he escaped. How'd that fish escape? How? That wasn't low line tension. Huh. Well, That was definitely a trophy at least there. That wasn't the unique, and thankfully it wasn't the unique. But my gosh, that was a nice trophy largemouth. I wish I could have kept him. I don't know how he got off. I guess I was pumping the rod too much is my guess. He got off due to low line tension for some reason. That fish missed, unfortunately. Hope he's coming back. He's coming back. He got me. Let's go. He came back. That's another quality fish. This was definitely a medium-sized one. I think I'm going to quit pumping my rod as much, though, because I think I've learned my lesson. Yeah, every time I pump my rod... There we go. Yeah, pumping my rod where these fish are smaller is a bad idea. Bad idea. So I think what I'm going to start doing, instead of pumping the rod on these little guys, I'm just going to reel. Unless I know for sure that's a big fish and that I can keep the tension going, there's no reason for me to pump, I guess. There's a good one. It's to hit me like a good one. Oh yeah, that's a good fish. It's acting like a good one at least. It's good pressure. What's up, Radiant? How's it going, man? Hope you're doing well. Come on, buddy. What are you? 5-pound trophy. Let's go. I'll take it. Yeah, man. Welcome to the stream. Make yourself at home. Hope you're doing well. If you play Call of the Wild, I have over 3,500 hours in Call of the Wild, and I've been playing Fishing Planet for years. So if you have any questions regarding either game, I can definitely try to help you. We don't have very many people in chat right now, but usually we have educated people in chat that can help you as well. But talk about whatever you want to. Just keep it family friendly. It's good to have you today, man. We're just trying to catch some unique trophies here on Fishing Planet right now. We did Call of the Wild a little bit ago. And now we're switched over to Fishing Planet for a little bit. No, I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. Having a good old time today, my friend. We had a couple of rare animals that showed up on the Call of the Wild stream today, and then whenever I switched over to here, we were supposed to have a bigger audience, but I guess some people are just busy right now. They'll probably join the stream soon. But yeah, I figure I'd come on here and try to catch some uniques. Try to beat my record. I beat my record largemouth the other day on stream. It's now 11 pounds and something ounces is my record for a largemouth. I used to have a 13-pounder on the PS4 era, but I ended up having a storm that came through at one point, and it fried part of the motherboard in my PlayStation. I had to send it off and get it repaired, and whenever I got it back, I lost memory to a lot of my games, and some of my games lost some memory. And unfortunately, this game lost like my most recent catches, so I lost some of my biggest fishes. But my all-time record largemouth was 13 pounds. And then but I lost it due to the storm frying my PS4. Oh, nice, man, nice. Well, I appreciate you stopping by, giving me some time, man. What do you normally fish for on here? Is there like a certain species you go for, or at least a certain size of fish or anything? Also, what level are you, by the way? I used to be a star 4 is what I used to be on PS4 time. Again, though, like I said, I lost a lot of memory, and now I'm like a 60-something. I think I'm like 50 or 60. Yeah, I'm 59. But I used to be star 4. So like 104 is what I used to be. Yeah, it's all right, man. I mean, it was definitely a bummer, but it happens. I mean, you know, storms happen. I made the mistake of trying to play my games during a storm. Oh, there's a good fish. He followed me forever there. That's a good fish. Uh, sorry. But yeah, the storm came in and then it shut down all of our power and ended up hurting my PS4, and I lost a lot of memory in a lot of my games, man. And I had to start a new account, and that's the reason why I'm at 59. It's because I had no choice but to start a new account. The strange thing was though is that all my DLCs that I bought were still here. Like I had a lot of the fish too that I had caught were here, but like my most recent stuff that I had bought and my most recent fish that I had caught was what was missing. So luckily my trophies from like the Africa map and everything are still here, but like my largemouth was gone. Or at least the most recent catch was. It went down to like 9 pounds when I knew for a fact that it was 13. I used to have a flathead record for a unique flathead. I don't even have a unique flathead now in my thing. I think it's like a trophy. So yeah, I lost a lot of different stuff on this game, along with Call of the Wild as well. Let's see, is he gonna hit me at the dock? Nope, not this time. Ah, gotcha, man, gotcha. Well, if you need any help with it, I mean, feel free to ask me. I don't mind. I love teaching people, and I love giving advice and stuff. So if you need help with anything, please ask. I would not mind one bit to help you. If you know what you're doing, though, then don't worry about it. I know that you said that you had to start over. That could mean that could just simply mean like me, where I had to start over, but I knew what I was doing. But like I said, though, if you have any questions concerning Call of the Wild or Fishing Planet, I don't care a bit to help you. Come on now. Let's see, how much time do I have left? So I'm still in the hot zone. I think I might switch to a crankbait. Let's see if a crankbait does any better. Where's my little crankbait at? There he is. Let's try cranking it for a little while. See if maybe the unique wants something underwater instead of on top. Oh, I got you, Radiant. Yeah, there was a time where Call of the Wild did struggle, but it's doing really good now though, man. I mean, they have some new maps now. They have a new great one. We have several new great ones, honestly. And if you were a grinder, I mean, it's a great time to be back in the game now. I actually put it down for a couple of years until they started picking back up again like a year ago. So within this last year, the game has really like turned around and it's doing a lot better now. It has a lot more people in its community and stuff again. Almost a trophy, a little 4 pounder. Crankbait seems to be the ticket. I guess they just got tired of seeing the frog, or they just knew what was up my sleeves. But yeah, I've played Fishing Planet for about 4 or 5 years now in total, and I've been playing Call of the Wild since launch. So Call of the Wild was the original game I played, and then I discovered Fishing Planet at I think like in 2018 or 2019 is whenever I started playing Fishing Planet. Let's try right down the middle, see if there's anything down in through there. But yeah, if you're interested in subscribing, which you don't have to, obviously, you're just new and checking me out. But if you do like Call of the Wild content, my channel is primarily that. But I do also do Fishing Planet, and then I also do playthroughs of some of my favorite storyliners occasionally. Everybody wanted to see me play some horror games, so the week after next, I'm going to be working on Resident Evil 2 remake. I've already beat that game, so I'm going to be turning it into a movie where I'm going to take Leon and Claire's story, and I'm going to combine them into one chronological story. And then from September on, we're going to be playing a new Resident Evil game every single month, and I've never played them before. So I won't have any face cam or anything, but if you're interested in seeing me get scared or watch me do the playthrough. And make sure that you're here for that because that's going to be a lot of fun. I'm doing Resident Evil 2 remake, 3 remake, 4 remake, and then I'm doing 7 and 8 to close the year out with. And then in February, whenever Resident Evil 9 comes out, I'll be playing it as well. But like I said, my channel is primarily called The Wild, but with some Fishing Planet thrown in. Oh, that's a good fish. Well, these fish are hitting me so hard today, man. Like, this is not even a big one, but every single time a fish has hit me today, it seems like it's going to be a monster, and then it's just like, nothing. I'm here. You little guy. You little 3-pounder. Let's see. I was just playing in the Everglades and looking how I can catch bowfin and other fish except for largemouth. So the place I can tell you for bowfin is actually in the area I'm currently in. You want to use live bait for them if you're wanting to target them and like actually target them. They hit live bait a lot better than they hit lures. If you're wanting to though, I mean bass fishing, you'll catch them while bass fishing, and the best area you can catch them in is in this little pocket here that I'm actually facing. This is a very very good place for bowfin, and then honestly anywhere up all the way down through here you'll catch bowfin. So, I mean, the area that I'm in right now is honestly my favorite if you're wanting to target them. Another place, though, is also the middle spot. The spot up there where there's a guy, fishing over there. The second fast travel. You can also catch them over in there. And you'll get some gar along the way, too. Yeah, I don't know which baits that they like the most, but I would just go and look at the fish and see what their preferred bait is. And I'll just float fish them. Because they'll strike that a lot easier than they'll strike, like, lures. But like I said, though, you will catch them if you're bass fishing. I mean, I just caught one a little bit ago. And this right here might be one. Yeah, I think this is a bowfin. The way you can tell it's a bowfin, too, is there's usually a big wake on the water. See, this is a bowfin right here. So, yes, you can use, like, tiny crankbaits and stuff, and you'll catch bowfin. And you'll also have a chance to catch the unique largemouth. Because this little area right here is usually where the unique is going to be hiding for the largemouth. But he can also be up in this area, and he can also be back here as well. And the bowfin tend to feed right around the same areas. I'll also say that this little stretch right through the middle is also really good. So just anywhere around this spot is very good for bowfin. There's a good fish. Yeah, this is taking line. I think this is a good one. I don't know. It's another little one. What the heck? These fish are hitting the lure so hard just to be a little guy. Well, I don't know. This one's definitely about medium sized. He's got good tension. There we go. Yeah, it's a trophy. That's what I thought. Trophy largemouth. I'm going to scoot over for that guy, give him a little bit of room. I'm mainly targeting this side of the pond right now, so I'm just going to let him have the other side. You're just trying to grind some money on specifically drowning bass, but here and there doesn't hurt. Yeah. Is there, I'm just wondering, is there like a particular reason why you're ending most of your sentences with the UK? I mean, is that just showing your like support for the United Kingdom, or is that just something like is there a reason you're doing that? I'm just wondering. It's not weird. I'm not picking on you for it or anything. I'm just curious. But yeah, largemouth, I'd say that the Everglades is the best place for them. And then I'd probably, if you want to target like on Quanchican Lake, that's also really good for them. But if you're going after money fish, though, let me think. Honestly, in the on this map on the right hand side, if you get like a 30 or 40 pound rod test, get the crankbait and go to the other side over there where the brackish water is, and you can usually catch some snook over there. I'll show you in a minute what I'm talking about, but I got another bowfin, by the way. Here's another bowfin. Yeah, like this area over here, this one. If you walk out, then walk to the farthest left side of the pier, there's like a little stick that sticks up. And if you fish at nighttime over there, and cast around that stick, and then also to the left side some, you have a chance at catching snook and redfish. And then if you're there early in the morning and late in the evening, you can also catch some tarpon. And they're worth a lot of money. Again, though, I would not recommend going after the snook until you got about a 30-pound setup, about 25 to 30-pound setup. Because if you catch the unique, it can go into the 40-pound range. So you need to have a setup that's about half its weight class to catch it. So I would not fish that side until you got about a 20-pound setup. But yeah, that's a good place to make money too if you're fishing the Everglades. Largie, dude, with as many largemouth as I'm catching, you think I'd get the unique by now? What's up, Jack? Oh, okay, I got you, man. Yeah, I'm still learning abbreviations and stuff. I am 30, so I'm still catching up with the kids of today a little bit. We didn't abbreviate so many words whenever I was growing up, so I'm still having to learn a little bit. But okay, so now you're saying you know. Okay, gotcha. How you been doing, Jack? Glad to see you able to make it to the stream, man. You're the first usual person to come to the stream today. Just taking a break from top water, trying to get the unique bass on a crankbait now. I will tell you one more tip. I'm Radiant. I'll tell you one more tip, man. The top fast travel point. Not the one I'm at, not the middle one, but the one at the very top of the map. If you go to that one on the left-hand side and as well as in the middle, there you'll see some really high grass. If you cast a crankbait or a topwater lure around that area, you'll catch butterfly peacock bass, and they're worth really good money. I think they're actually more than largemouth. And there is the unique over there too. So if you're wanting to try to target like the butterfly peacock bass, they are worth more money than largemouth. And you can catch them in this little area up here in front of me, so like out here. But if you're on the map as well, this fast travel point, whoops, not there. This fast travel point right here, if you go to it, you can see it here on the map. There's like a little place towards the left side up there. And if you cast a shiner over in that area with like a size, I don't know, size 1/0 hook, give or take, 1/0 to 2/0, you'll catch like butterfly peacock bass all day over there. And those are about the same weight class as largemouth, but they're worth more money. And that's also a really good place you can stack money on this map. What's the best bait for trout at Rocky Lake? The way you're going to figure that out, Jack, is that you're going to open up your main menu. You're going to scroll down to where it says fish species, and then you're going to go over to the fish, and you're going to scroll down until you find the one you're after, and it'll show you right there what their best lures and baits are. If you're wanting to use a hook and float setup or something that's on the bottom, I would recommend maybe like a size 6 to size 1/0 hook, and then whatever bait they said is their favorite. I think it's like a worm or something. I think is what they say is their favorite bait or something, or like I don't know. I haven't done trout fishing in a long time, man. Trout fishing is more for competitions or more for like if I just want to change up species. They're not really. I'm a niche fisherman, so I kind of just fish my favorite species. But yeah, that's how I learn a lot of my fish. Oh, there's another one. There's another one. Oh, this is a good one. Yeah, this is a good one, guys. We finally got a good one. I'm gonna try not to pump so much. I think this is just a trophy. It ain't fighting me like the unique. So I think it's just a trophy. Yeah, it's just a trophy largemouth. Me and this other guy here is just tearing them up. Hey, 5-pounder, let's go. Snakehead. Let me see. Is that in the Everglades? Let me think about Snakehead for a minute. I don't think I've ever targeted them, actually, so I don't think I'd actually be able to help you on that one. I'm sorry. But I will say, though, that if you go to YouTube, there's some people that actually have made some very good guides, and they'll show you where to catch them and what to catch them with. But yeah, I've never actually targeted Snakehead, so I actually can't help you with that one. I'm sorry. I've only ever caught them by mistake, and I couldn't even tell you what map they were on or anything. But if I'm not mistaken, though, I think like bass lures work on them, though. So like crankbaits and topwater lures, I'm pretty sure that you can catch snakehead on those. Oh, that's a good fish. That's a good fish. I saw this one. This is a nice size one. Don't know if it's a unique or not. I think it's just another trophy, but I'll take it. Jack, if you're wanting to use like lures though, spinners are the best. Is what I've seen. I meant to tell you that. I'm sorry. If you can find like a 1/0 spinner or like the excuse me, or like the lowest number spinner you can find, a 6 pounder. That's a good one. Those are really good for them too. If you're wanting to use lures, I know that spinners are good for them. I know that casting spoons, I believe, are pretty good. Hey, someone got a 10 pound unique. That guy got his unique before I did. It's the way it goes, though. It's fishing for you. Yeah, Radiant. Oh, that's pretty cool though that you fish for them in real life. That's actually really cool. Um, but yeah, man. I think that they bite like the same lures on this game as they bite in real life. So whatever you use in real life for them, I'm pretty sure you can use it on this game as well. And that's like hook size and everything. There's a fish. I think these guys got jealous. I was over here burning up the largemouth. The next thing you know, they're all over here with me. Do I fish in real life, Radiant? Yes, I hunt and fish both. I've been fishing since I was born, really, and I've been hunting since about age 4 with my dad. I believe my dad had me in a tree stand at age 4, if I'm not mistaken. So I've done it all my life. Come on, that's a good fish, I think. No, it's not. It's not a good one. Well, it might be a decent one. He ain't huge. Little 3 pounder. Let's try right on the edge of this bank here. See what time is it? We still got a little bit of time left to get to this unique. I'm running close, though. Oh, nice, man. My PBs right now for a largemouth is 8 pounds. In real life, I caught him in a little farm pond in 1 foot of water trying to catch a bluegill. I slid right in the pond with him whenever I lift him. And then my biggest for a catfish is 15 as a channel cat. My biggest for a striper is 34 inches and about 13 pounds. My biggest walleye is mounted on my wall and it's 27 inches and 8 pounds. And let me see, what's some other big fish I caught? Most of the big fish I've caught in my life have been like walleyes and stripers. But also bass fish and crappie fish and bluegill fish. I live in Kentucky, so that's basically all it really revolves around. I don't really have very much else I can fish for here. But yeah, I've caught some oddball fish I've caught is like trout and gar and stuff like that too, though. What? What is it? No, you can't cuddle. Come on. Dude, I'm catching nothing but little guys now. I don't know what's going on. I think my biggest crappie I ever caught was the white crappie was about 15 inches, and then I think my biggest my black crappie I caught was like 12. So I've caught some pretty decent fish in my lifetime. Let's try a size 6. It's too heavy and can break the rod. That ain't good. All right, maybe not then. Let's try a number 4 popper. Let's go a little bit bigger, guys. Let's see if we can't catch the unique on something a little bit bigger. That's still a really big carp, though, man. I hooked onto a grass carp once that would have went over 60 pounds, and I fought him for 15 minutes, and he wrapped me around a stick on the bottom and got off. That's been the only carp that I like that was huge that I caught. I've caught some like normal carp too out of the lakes. Like the yellow carp, and the biggest one of those I've caught was like 15. But it was while I was bluegill fishing, so I wasn't like intentionally trying to catch them. What's up, Rylan? Welcome to the stream, man. That's a fish. That's a fish. This is a bigger hook, guys. This is probably him. Yep, this is him, guys. We got him. I'm pretty sure this is the unique. If it's not the unique, this is a really, really big trophy. £17 and 32-inch snakehead. Dude, that's a beast. That's a monster, man. No, this ain't the unique, guys. He was fighting me like one at first, but I think it's just a big trophy. Yeah, he's just a big 5-pounder. But I'll take him, though. I did step it up to a bigger hook, though, guys. So instead of using a 3-aught, we're now at a 4-aught. So we do have a higher chance of hooking the unique now. I usually just like to use the crankbait or the frog for them. But they weren't doing their job too well, so I figured I'd try out the popper. Do I have a club in here? No, I don't, unfortunately. And I'm not even part of one. I really don't know... Hang on, this fish. There he is. That was right at the dock. I really haven't joined a club or anything because I don't know much about what they are or what happens if you join them or anything like that. So it's like I've never made a club, and I also just don't, you know what I'm saying? Like I don't know how to operate one if I were to open one. I don't know anything about them, so I've just never really joined any clubs. And I do play this game a fair amount, but I don't play it like I'm not like an avid player, if that makes sense. Like I'm not like always on this game. Most of the time, whenever I'm not streaming, I'm doing something other than I'm hunting and fishing stuff. Most of the time, I'm playing storyliners. Sometimes I might play these games, but most of the time, I just do these when I'm live streaming. It's just a little bit more fun when I have people to talk to, you know? Oh, that guy missed. There was a fish, but he missed me. Here he is again. He's coming back. And he missed again. Crap. He's trying to get me. See, he's going to get me at the dock. Oh, no, I got snagged. Never mind. That fish tried for me twice. He just couldn't get me in his mouth. A personal best in hunting. So for a turkey, it was I think it was like 19 or 20 pounds. And it had a 2-inch spur on one side and an 1.5 inch spur on the other. For a whitetail, my biggest is a buck that scored in the high 140s, and he's a typical 8-pointer with full velvet. Is my biggest one for the whitetail. He's the only like really big buck I've ever shot though. Like most of my life has been like medium-sized bucks. I've never really had luck as far as finding big ones. But he was on the farm and I shot him twice. I actually shot him once and made a really bad shot on him. And then about 2 years later, he came back to the farm and he came in with like 2 other bucks and I was able to close the deal the second time. And I named him Ghost because how infrequently I could see him on the farm. But he was a really, really big 8-pointer. I used to think he was a 9-point, but it turned out he was only 8. Nice, Reddit. Nice. Yeah, I try my best to be very active in chat with you guys, and I'm always very, very friendly and courteous to everybody. This is how I am in real life and everything, so I'm glad that you're having a good time. That's my #1 priority, is to be entertaining, to be fun to talk to, be different from other streamers. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to be more of a person than a streamer, if that makes sense. Oh, this is a good fish, guys. I just now realized this is actually a really good fish we have on. This is actually a really good one. That might be him. That might be the unique. I might just have a little one. Because the uniques can be like 8 pounds, so they're not always over 10. So this could be a unique. Yeah, that's a unique. That's a unique fish. Finally! I can tell by his girth. That's either a really giant trophy or it's a uni. It's a unique and he's 10 pounds. Let's go! That took forever. 10 and a half pounds. Unique largemouth bass. 10 and a half pounds. Let's go. My record is still 11. That took long enough. That took long enough, people. Beautiful unique largemouth. Alright. Put that guy in my live well. Finally! I knew maybe stepping up the hook size was what was going to do it. But I'm going to keep hammering away, guys. You can catch. A lot of people don't know this. But if you have more time in the hot zone, you actually can catch more than one unique. I've caught 2 uniques in one morning before, and then came back in the same in-game day in the evening and caught 2 other ones. And this one right here is another good fish, it looks like. They're liking the popper tonight. These largemouth are sure liking this popper. Thank you, Radiant. I appreciate it, man. Yep, hopefully we'll pull out a second one. There's a fish. There's a fish. Is this a bass or is this something else? I think it's a gar. No, it's a bowfin. Okay, it's just a bowfin. We'll take it, though. It's not much money, but at least it's money. Also, if there's anybody lingering in chat right now and you guys are having a good time being here, please make sure you guys hit the like button. Every time the like button gets hit, guys, it's 50 shares through YouTube, so 50 chances per like button hit for somebody to find my channel. Also subscribe if you guys enjoyed the content today. We're trying to get to 500 subscribers as soon as possible, so that way we can do memberships, super chats, and also add moderators to the channel. So I would really appreciate any of your support you guys can give. VR, what's up? I'm glad you was able to make it, VR. We've been on Fishing Planet about an hour now. We just got my unique. Like the last 5 minutes, so we ended up getting a unique largemouth at 10 pounds and 5 ounces, and now we got another big one on. It seems like. Maybe not. No, he's decent. I tell you what, this popper might be my bait from now on. I do love using the frogs, but nice 4-pounder. I'll take it. I can't scoot over anymore, man. There's a guy that's wanting to fish where I'm fishing. They tend to do that. When you catch a unique or you keep catching trophies over and over again, you'll end up attracting other people, and they'll want to come in and try to fish over top of you, which ain't a problem. But sometimes people want to stand right in front of you instead of trying to get over to the side and stuff. They think they have to be standing right where you're standing in order to catch uniques, but you don't. That's actually not the case. I can actually stand on this corner and cast out this way, and it'll be the same results. I just like being back here because it gives me more of a straight line right to it. Oh, nice VR. Yeah, I thought I saw that you had a different on my profile pic. It's real little on my screen, so I can't tell what it is. But I saw where you changed it. There's a fish. There's a fish. There we go. Another 4-pounder. It's getting kind of late now, guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and take my sunglasses off. There we go. That is so cool in this game. How the sunglasses just makes things look so different. It's like it completely changes the way the world looks. Ah, he missed. The guy couldn't keep up with me. And in case you guys are wondering why I'm always on Everglades, it's because this is my favorite map in the game. As far as largemouth is concerned. This is my favorite largemouth fishing map in the game, and the largemouth is my favorite fish in North America. So, well, other than the muskie. But I absolutely just love this lake. I think the Everglades is so pretty. And it's honestly probably my favorite map. To just free fish in. I also like a lot of the other maps too, but like if I'm just gonna go and just chill and just fish, it's always this one. It is a deer in a scope. I tried to make the scope as fast as I can. I'm not entirely sure what you're trying to tell me there, VR. What you're telling me, I'm not sure what you and your friend are trying to do, so I'm a little bit confused. You might have to explain a little bit more. You usually hunt for squirrel. I've hunted down an alligator. It was 90 pounds and killed it accidentally. I was testing my gun in the water and shot it. Don't know how. Well, that alligator had a bad day. Yeah, I squirrel hunt in real life too. My biggest squirrel I ever got was 2 foot long. From the back of its tail to the front of its head, it was 2 foot long, and it was about 1.5 pounds. If maybe a little bit bigger, but he was a monster fox squirrel. I was actually going to mount that thing, but I didn't have a taxidermist, so we decided just to let him go. Alright, guys, I think that I'm going to switch to nighttime. Let me see what the nighttime looks like on here. Okay, so yeah, I think I will fish nighttime a little bit, guys, for some snook. Because the bass time is pretty much over now. So let me switch up my setup here. Okay, I need to get rid of this. Because I don't need that anymore. Put on my crankbait. There we go. See if we can't catch us some snook after dark. Oh, I see what you're saying. It's your profile picture. Oh, okay. Okay, so it's a deer in a scope. Gotcha. I thought you meant like something was actually going on, and you and your friend were trying to get a deer or something. I was getting confused. I was like, what do you mean? Yo, got arrested for 1 day after that? Oh, man. That's rough, man. Yeah, I've known people that's accidentally killed stuff, like literally accidentally, and still ended up having to pay the piper, man. But I mean, like, if you knew that you couldn't shoot the alligator, though, why'd you shoot it? Alligator hunting illegal. Why would you do it? I'm just messing with you, by the way. But I guess the next thing is just make sure that it's during alligator season and that you can actually hunt for them before you shoot an alligator. Don't just test out your weapons just to test them out. Uh, Come on, Snook. I don't know if it's a great night for them or not, but I just know that I'm hunting the hot area. Oh, there we go. There's just a fish. Oh, that's a good fish. It's running with it. There's just a snook. There we go. Come on, buddy. Oh, you didn't even know he was there. You just accidentally hit him. Oh gosh. Oh, it's a tarpon. Guys, what do you know? Surprise fish. We got a tarpon. Let's go. I love these things. I did not expect that. We got a tarpon, guys. That's a rare animal on this map. You can catch them, but they're very rare. That is awesome. Definitely take me a tarpon. Let's go. They're one of my favorite ocean fish of all time right there, the tarpon is. I know that this crankbait can catch them, but I'm not really targeting tarpon. I'm trying to target trying to target snook. But I have caught several tarpon at night before, though. Yeah, you gotta be careful of those gators, man. If you guys are hunting around gator territory, you really gotta be careful. You gotta watch your step, buddy. Oh, that was a fish. He missed me, though. The fish just batted at my bait. Sometimes if you twitch like this, you can sometimes get them to hit you again. It's very rare, but I have had it happen before. If you guys ever have a fish that hits your crankbait, but he doesn't take it, twitch your rod really quickly, like this a couple times. Sometimes, I don't know why, but if you do it right after the fish tries to hit you, sometimes you'll end up hooking them. I don't know how it happens, but I have caught them like that. We just got another hit, so I'm going to put it right back out there in the same spot again. Yeah, I am having good luck today, man. Yeah, got a unique, got a tarpon, which is a rare fish on this map. Got some trophies. Yeah, we're doing good today. The Everglades is being nice to us, that's for sure. I'm trying to get a unique snook, though. That's what I'm actually after, is the unique snook. Because casting around this stick at nighttime is like the best place to hook him. But I'm using kind of a setup that's a little bit too strong for him, and I'm thinking that's the reason why he's always slow to hit. Like the crankbait I'm using is my favorite crankbait of all time. Before they actually made the update several years ago to make like in the past this area, a lot of the ponds were like different depths, and they made an update a few years ago that actually corrected the depths in a lot of these areas. And this bait, I loved this crankbait to death. This bait could be used everywhere, and its size was the perfect size to catch like unique muskies. I could catch unique. I mean, any fish I wanted to target, I could catch with this lure. And which, as you can see, it's still an amazing lure. Um, but a lot of the areas I used to use it in are now too shallow, where it's a 6-foot crankbait, and so I have to use the smaller crankbaits in those areas. Like the little crawdad crankbait I was using for the largemouth earlier. That's one I have to use now. There's just a snook. There we go. There's just the target species. See if there's another one in there. Sometimes snooks can be in groups. Other times you can just find the trophies and the unique all by themselves as lone wolves. But sometimes you can find more than one snook in the same area. Nothing this run. Let's try a little bit more. Let's try going right by these areas. Let's try right out there. Bring it right through the sticks. Come on. Big unique snook. Smack that lure. Or another tarpon. I'll take another tarpon. Happily take another tarpon. Like I said, though, on this particular map, they're rare. I love going to Blue Crab Island, though, and actually targeting the snook. There we go. Or the tarpon, I mean. There's a fish. Yeah, if you guys don't have the 6'5" crankbait, that's I believe it's perch color. It is one of the most ultimate baits in this game, as far as using the lure. It is the best crankbait in the entire game, in my opinion. Hey, trophy, 29-pounder. Let's go. I'll take that. Put it right back in that same spot again. Maybe he's got a buddy back there. What's up, Scarlett? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing good, We got a unique 10-pound, 5-ounce largemouth. We caught a tarpon, which is rare on this map, and we're just kind of targeting a little bit of everything. I hope you're doing well. Also, make yourself at home and chat. Talk about whatever you want to. Just keep it family friendly. This is mainly a Call of the Wild channel. I have over 3,500 hours in the game. If you have any questions for me, I'd be more than happy to help. I've also been playing Fishing Planet for many, many years, so I can help you on this game as well if you need help with it. Of course, I am a niche fisherman, so there's only certain species I can really target on the game. But make yourself at home. Talk about whatever you want to. Welcome to the stream. Right now, we're currently after the unique snook. We got the unique largemouth, and now we're after the snook. I'm going to try to cast back out here again. This stick is normally where I catch him at. There I was just fishing. You can catch him there. I have done it. But usually if you're going to catch the unique snook, he likes being around this stick right in the middle of the lake right here for some reason. I don't exactly know why, but he loves being around that stick. Oh, nice, Scarlett. Nice. Well, like I said, I live stream about 3 times a week, and it's mostly for Great One grinding on Call of the Wild, but I also throw some Fishing Planet in here from time to time. And then we're also doing Resident Evil, so if you'll enjoy horror games, it will not be face cam, unfortunately. But in August, we're doing Resident Evil 2 Remake, and I'm going to turn that into a movie. If you ever played the game, there's 2 storylines, and I'm going to combine it into one. I'm going to make it one chronological take. And then from the rest of the year, we're going to be doing Resident Evil 3 Remake, 4 Remake, 7, and 8, and I've never played those games or even beat them. But I'm wanting to. And then I'm also going to play Resident Evil 9 when it comes out next year in February, so that's another thing you look forward to. But we'll still be doing live streams of Call of the Wild and Fishing Planet during the time, though. So about 2 times a week, we'll still be doing Call of the Wild and Fishing Planet. And if we finish the playthroughs, then we'll just do nothing but those 2 games. Yeah, it's a little bit of the backstory. I'll try not to chat too much because I don't want to become annoying. But like I said, welcome to the channel. I hope you enjoy what you see today. I hope that you have a good time. Thank you, Scarlett. I appreciate the support. We're trying to get to 500 as soon as possible, so we can do moderators, super chats, and memberships. I've already got a lot of playthroughs on the channel, though. If you want to go back and watch some of my playthroughs, I try to make them very cinematic. Where obviously it's got to have a lot of gameplay in there where it's a video game, but I try my best to cut out the parts that are not really necessary and only have you watch the parts that are important. There's a good fish. That's a really good fish. Let's go. Well, maybe not. I can't tell. It's going to be a good one because it's a big hook. But yeah, I've already got some playthroughs. I think my best playthrough so far is Last of Us Part 2, where I turned that one into a chronological order game before they actually made it into the update they did recently. That was a good little 10-pound snook. Nothing too important to look at. Do I stream daily? No, I do not stream daily because I like having a couple of days throughout the week to just be in the weekend for my wife and everything. So I usually try to make it 3 streams a week. Like I said, next week is our final week doing 3 streams because I'm starting Resident Evil the week after that, so I'm gonna be reducing it to 2 streams a week. But I always make shorts, and if I'm ever playing the game by myself and I kill or catch anything really cool, I always make shorts about them. So I try not to leave you guys hanging too much. And we always make our streams are very long streams, so I usually stream anywhere from 3 hours to 4 hours at a time. Also, if you have PlayStation and you want to hunt with us on the Hunter Call of the Wild next week, the final stream of the week, or whenever I can find time to do it, we're all going to be playing together. The last stream before the months go out is always our multiplayer streams, and I play with you guys via open comms and everything on Call of the Wild. So if you have that game, you can hunt with us whenever we're hunting. Do I work too as much as I can, but I'm not going to disclose them anything more than that though. But I do my fair share. I do as much as I can. And also, we're both you and Radiant are new today. If you guys ever hear me getting confused or stuttering or anything, I do have a severe ADHD, and they're also testing me for something else here soon. So if you guys hear me getting confused or anything like that, just know that's the reason why. Because I can get confused every so often, and I can stutter every so often. So I try to keep it under control. And also, if I'm talking way too fast, just let me know in chat so that way I can try to slow down. Just be nice about it, because that's all part of it. There's another snook. I'll take him. I'll tell you guys another really good lure to use for the snook as well. If you don't want to use a crankbait, is use a size 4/0 jig head, and then go with the medium sized blue worm, and just lift it off the bottom, reel a little bit, lift it off the bottom, and reel a little bit. And I've caught the unique snook on that one a lot too. I don't have it with me anymore because I just prefer to use the crankbait now. But I used to use that worm all the time to catch the unique snook. He loved that thing. Oh, all right, Scarlett. Well, like I said, that's always live stream. So even if you can't play with us, like right now, I'm on FishingPlanet. So if you play this game and you have the same map, I mean, anytime you join a random lobby, you have a chance to play with me. I don't invite anybody to FishingPlanet, but if you can make it into my map with me, you're more than welcome to fish alongside me. And then I always live stream or multiplayer streams, obviously. So if you're in the chat, I'll always try my best to keep up with you and talk to you on live chat. All right, Radiant, sounds good. I'll see you when you get back. Can you make some art for my channel? Not at the moment. My channel is not big enough right now to really need anything, and my wife is usually the one who makes the artwork for my channel. Which we are planning on updating it as soon as I hit 500. I'm going to be revamping my channel whenever I hit 500 subs as a celebration, as well as a show that we're now, like a moderately decent sized community. So as of right now, I'm going to say no, but maybe in the future, because I don't have a Discord or anything, and the reason for that is because I'm just simply not big enough. Once I get to about 1,000 subscribers, or maybe bigger than 1,000, I might branch out to try to find maybe other people to help with the channel if I need to. But I usually do my own editing, and my wife usually does my artwork for me, so I don't think that will need any extra help, but I'll let you know. Hey, red drum, let's go. Another extra fish to catch tonight. Nice little 15-pounder, I'll take it. Somebody caught a turtle. That's funny. Oh, nice, Scarlet, nice. Like I said, for the time being, it's gonna be a TBD. Because my wife says that whenever I hit 500, she's gonna see what all she can do. If she doesn't have access to anything or anything like that, see, the reason why is because I can't pay anybody right now, and I'd really want to pay somebody if they were going to be doing any kind of editing or doing like emotes and stuff for my channel. I'd want to pay you for your work. But unfortunately, my channel isn't making any money right now, and because of that, I can't pay anybody extra. So for right now, it has to be just me and my wife. But in the future, if I ever get pretty big and I want to look into having a professional actually help me with my channel, I might look into it. So let's put a little pin in that one, and we'll discuss it later on when I'm a little bit bigger, okay? If you're still around at that time, of course. If you're looking for jobs and you're not going to be subscribed because you're just looking for people to help out, I totally get that. But if you enjoy the content on my channel enough to just be here as a person in chat and to be watching my stuff, though, I really do appreciate the support either way. But hopefully what I've said makes sense to you and you can understand it. Come on, fishy. Big unique snook. Let's go. Come on. I hope you're hungry tonight, Mr. Snook. Dude, we've had really good luck here today. We already got 260 pounds in the live well. Let's go. I don't know if it's enough to make up the money for the trip down here, but that is still really, really good. It's a good fishing day on the Everglades. Big unique largemouth, a few trophies. Surprise tarpon. Surprise red drum. We've had a pretty good time. Now all we need is that unique snook to finish things off. I always try to get both uniques before I leave the map. I just don't know if it can be done today or not. In game. Somebody got a unique largemouth. Let's go. Bigger than mine, sadly. By about 4 ounces. No, that would be about 40 ounces. Never mind. That's almost 11-pound fish they got. Come on, Snook. They're biting slow tonight. Most time I burn Snook up, but tonight they're being a little slow with me. So am I still in the hot zone? It's falling off. Let me try something else. Let's see. I know that he also likes the bullet spinners. Try a big bullet spinner out, see if he likes that tonight. Maybe you want something going a little bit faster. Get off the bottom. There you go. Alright, I gotta keep it on 2-speed apparently. This place is a little bit too shallow for the bullet spinner apparently. Should be fine though. I just want this last unique. Come on. I don't know if he's going to bite or not. Doesn't look too promising, though, I'll tell you that. I was going a little bit too fast there. Forgot to reduce my reel speed. Yeah, I have no clue where this snook could be. He's usually right around that stick, though. Apparently tonight he's not. Or I just didn't get in the bite in time. Someone's got a fish on. Come on, fishy. Nothing that cast either. Alright, guys, I think that's going to be the end of our night, unfortunately. I'm going to try one more time. And if I don't get a hit on this cast, I'm going to see about switching lakes. I haven't got to look at the weather on the other lakes today. I just noticed that this one was really, really good, and I figured we'll just go ahead and fish here. But I've already been here for nearly 2 hours of real life time, so we've had a good haul, though. I ain't going to complain. It was a good fishing day. Ah, we got hung up. And we're also bringing something in. That ain't going to count, guys. We'll do another cast. That cast don't count. What did I bring in? Trash? It's a shoe. That ain't going to help none. I'll move a little bit to the left, and I think I'll cast a little bit short. There we go. Or right, rather. I said to the left. I meant to say to the right. Come on, unique snook. I've already got the unique largemouth. Let me take you home, too. Oh, we just had a hit. Well, I wanted to smack at it. He didn't get it, though, unfortunately. Maybe he'll come back. When I get tapped like that, it is so hard, though, for me to leave. Because I know that there's a fish there that's interested in my lure. So I'm going to have to cast there again. Because hopefully the second pass, he'll actually grab me this time instead of swapping at me. And I don't know if it's going to happen or not. It doesn't look very promising, though. Hi, baby. Alright, guys, we got 30 minutes left, and I need to take my dog outside real quick. So, give me just about 5 or 10 minutes, guys. Let me take my dog out, let her use the restroom real quick. And for anybody who's currently here, even if you're lingering, if you notice that somebody new comes into chat, please let them know that I've just stepped away for about 5 or 10 minutes to take my dog outside. I'll be right back, guys.